Yes, guy, welcome to the Orthodox Eye. And this is my first video that I'm making. I don't even have a tripod, but I will make it because I think it's very important. And this is a video for all Africans who think they can survive Europe. Every Africa thinks they can survive Europe, but I will tell you the truth, 80% cannot survive Europe. Any part of Europe doesn't matter. 80% cannot survive Europe of Africans. Why? Because Europe is totally different from Africa. And why is it different? Because they have good behavior, of course. And that is why when Africans come to Europe, most of them become some bad people. They start robbing people, which angers me a lot because they don't follow the system. Here you come, you study, you find a job, then you live life. But many Africans, they will come to study and then they will go away from studies and start working in warehouses 24 hours. And then after that, they get expelled from their universities or wherever they are doing. And from there, they are illegal immigrants. They start working in illegal places. They are running from the police. They don't want to go into the metros. They can't go into the subways. And then another thing is, here in Europe, one thing that you have to know is that everything is paperwork. You must protect your paperwork, not just in Europe, even in the US. Every developed country, protect your paperwork. Everything you want to do, don't talk, present paperwork. If you are sick, you can't go to school for some days, go to the hospital, get paperwork. You will live very well here. If it's work, don't overwork. Just work like they do. You haven't become a professional yet. Work like they do. They will work 3 days in a week. Do the same so that you have the time to study. Back home. And also when you come here, I find people when they come here, like you get a girl and you think that you are going to take this girl and take them to Africa. These girls love their country so much. Or even men. If you are an African, no European person will leave Europe to come and live in Africa with you, no matter how much money you make. Eventually, even those who do come, eventually, they still leave. Eventually, they leave. So, it is either if you plan to live in the country in Europe, or you just want to enjoy with that girl and then you will go home. And sometimes I think, don't come with the mentality that you want to go home, because you will not be able to enjoy. You will work so hard, and all the money you are sending home, you are not enjoying life. You are living miserable here, and you are building some mansions back home which you will never leave, because when you go home you will find that your government is very corrupt. There is no services, and those that are private are very expensive for you. So many people don't go back. They just build some things for their parents. Build for your parents is good. Educate your sisters, your children, but get children in the country that you live, because they will get good education. Life will be better. They will have a better future. The problem in Africa is that our governments do not give us a future. So you are always worried, how will I be able to get married? How will I build a house? That is the reason when people come to Europe or to the US, they overwork. And then we have the burden of our families, the burden of poverty that always keeps us poor. You help everyone, then you help yourself. Sometimes I say, help yourself first, because you cannot be withdrawing where there is nothing. You cannot always be withdrawing. First fill the cup. Then after you have filled the cup, now start withdrawing. It will be better. Something else is that in Europe or developed countries, rules apply. So you have to follow the rules. You have to make the rules do work. It's not like us that you will do a mistake and then you will talk to the police officer and they will let you go because maybe you have given a bribe. No. Rules will apply, and whenever you do something bad, the law will eventually get to you. You see, like these Nigerian guys who's they have killed their moral fabric. They are the worst people to travel to any country. They have finished their morals. They don't have morals anymore. They can do anything. They don't want to follow the rules. They don't want to follow the system. They want to just live big and, just for useless thing. And then the law catches on them and then they're sent home or they are arrested and jailed. Most of them don't even go home. They go to jail because they have allowed their moral fabric to die. So Europe will give you something called cultural shock. You will be shocked by the things you know and what you will find here. Another thing, it will give you mental problems. You will have issues with mental problems a lot because you are used to living with your family. You are living with people. But here, everyone is very private. And you have to adapt. They don't care about you. No one cares about you. They will never come to rescue you. You are here, you study, get the skills, work, and live like them. Another thing Africans don't try to do, which I have noticed, is adapting. We bring those bad behaviors and we do not to adapt to their lifestyle. Just adapt. Go to Africa as a tourist. Adapt and go for holidays in the Bahamas. Go for holidays in everywhere, in Barbados. Be part of the culture, because when you are out of the culture, you become weird. You are not able to match with the people. You are not able to learn the system. You are not able to take your children in the correct way of living. So yeah, most people go through studies and then they lose focus. They start focusing on job a lot, on useless jobs, warehouse working 12 hours shifts every day, not sleeping. Their mental health goes bad. They fail their exams. They are expelled from school, and life becomes useless from there. Even if they have become citizens, they are now worthless citizens. Another thing you have to know as an African, you will never be equal. Even if you are earning a lot of money to more than someone, and you go to the shop and you delay a little, getting the money a little, they think you don't have the money, even if you are earning more than that cashier. So you have to know that, and you have to accept it. There is a problem I see also. The victimhood. The victimhood, you are always a victim. Come, build yourself. Stop the victimhood, and you will enjoy. Thank you. See you on the next one. This was the first one. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learn, and I will share opportunities and strategies that people are using. Because of course we know we all need to go, but when you go, be a good person. Because right now I hate these people who are, doing very bad things in society. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.